Clash of Clans has had some amazing updates over the years, which have introduced new features, mechanics, and of course, new town halls which have kept the game fresh and enjoyable for not only the active players, but also keeping the game appealing to new players as well. This formula for Supercell has worked fantastically, which has made it the longest running mobile strategy game for over a decade now. However, nothing is perfect. So grab your popcorn and get into your time machine, as in today's video, we are going to discuss the updates that made Clashers quit. Okay, let's get straight into it and get the elephant out of the room as early as possible, and let's discuss about the most talked about removed feature in Clash of Clans history that till this day, your little brother still preys upon that it returns one day. This feature is none other than, you're right, you guessed it, the old waterfall. We can all agree that the OG waterfall is superior over the waterfall we have in game now. Okay, of course I'm joking. Of course, it is none other than global chat. Since its removal from back in 2019, players have not only quit the game, but begged Supercell to add it back to the game. In which Supercell always answers the exact same way, no. For those of you who are unfamiliar with global chat, let me briefly explain. So back in the Stone Ages, when Clash of Clans first released in 2012, there was two chats in the game. Those being your clan chat, which still exists to this day, and a second chat being global chat, which allowed players to communicate with other players around the globe. Many players love this feature because, well, it was just fun to meet new players that enjoy the game equally as you, and the fact that global chat made recruiting new members to your clan just, well, simple. Which currently till this day, there has been no good recruitment system in place since global chat was, well, removed. Although Supercell has tried to fix this by implementing an entirely new recruitment system, which we all know how that turned out. However, that is a separate topic for a different time. So why did Supercell remove such a good feature that Clashers loved? Well, the answer to that question is actually very simple and understandable. For those of you who do not know, Clash of Clans is advertised for 13 plus age, meaning there's a lot of kids that, well, play Clash of Clans. So with that being said, although the majority of Clashers use global chat for its intended purpose, some Clashers, well, had other intentions and would often harass or bully others through global chat, which made the game unsafe for minors. So in order for Supercell to avoid having a security team 24/7 surveilling global chat, it made more sense to just terminate the feature as a whole in October 16, 2019 through an update. Anyways, I'm curious about how you guys felt when global chat was removed from the game. Let me know in the comments. Now, let's shift gears and discuss another feature that was removed from the game many years ago. And this one, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if at least half of you have never heard about this feature, because now in 2024, this is almost never talked about anymore. This feature is none other than Town Hall sniping. Just like global chat, Town Hall sniping was something that existed within the game when it first released in 2012, which was later removed in the December 10th, 2015 update, which also introduced Town Hall 11. However, unlike global chat, which was a feature within Clash of Clans, Town Hall sniping was more of a mechanic within Clash of Clans, you can say. So before the update, about 80% of Clashers would leave their town halls on the outside of the base, since it allowed them to take a defense where the attacker would only target the town hall for trophies, in exchange for a 12-hour shield for the defender. This became one of the largest gameplay issues ever within Clash of Clans history, since for one, if you have 80% of your players having a shield, meaning they cannot be attacked, that only leaves about 20% of bases available to attack, meaning players often found themselves, if not minutes, even hours, just to find a base to attack. Secondly, in simple words, Clash of Clans is described as a strategy game where you attack others to steal their loot to then upgrade your base and make it better. However, with Town Hall sniping, you have none of this. If a majority of your players are just targeting Town Halls on the outside, that it takes absolutely no strategy, which also means they are not even taking loot from other players, so it defeats the purpose of how Clash of Clans is meant to be played, which is why Supercell removed it. However, you may be wondering, well, Laurel, how was this bad for the game? Wasn't this a good update? Well, it was. However, many players during the time didn't think so much, as this update was forever named the update that killed farming within Clash of Clans. Clashers quit the game after the Town Hall 11 update, as they were just furious at the removal of Town Hall sniping, since players felt they couldn't play the game like they wanted to anymore. A farming game where they can farm as much loot as possible and then get a free 12-hour shield and not have to worry about losing their loot while they sleep. Looking back on it 8 years ago now, Supercell removing Town Hall sniping was a great update, since it was the first of many updates that soon followed after that just polished the game, which has made it as popular as it is now. In the end, both the removal of Global Chat and Town Hall sniping are the two most hated updates in Clash of Clans history, as they resulted in a large number of players to quit the game. However, these changes are old and happened many years ago, but that doesn't mean Supercell is perfect still, as currently in the game right now we have issues such as the issues with the ore distribution, which you can check out right here.